You know, Maryland, we talk about we defend, we rebound, and we run. And then we have a ton of fun doing it.
If you came to prove, there's no reason to prove. And now you've got yourself something funky.
All right, guys, we have a little surprise for you. Are you excited to see what it is? All right, we love surprises at Maryland. Oh, you know who the Globetrotters are? Yeah. You like them? Brenda.
Nice to meet you all. My name's Zeus. I play for the Globetrotters. It's my 8th season now. When I was younger, though, playing basketball didn't come very naturally to me. Didn't make my first team till the 11th grade. And a big reason for that, a lot of my coaches said I was too nice. And they said I smiled too much. You got a real nice smile, too. And I used to get clowned for smiling too much. I would dunk on people and I would smile. And the coach would take me out. You know, I want you to go around your back 2 times, under the leg, toss it up, slide off the easy. And then I'm gonna pass it to you. Pass it back to me. Here we go. I just take it like that. Right there. Start off with that. See that? Bam. Like this. Here we go. Here you go. Okay.
Wow.
Man, you know, we actually have some females on our team. And, you know, I get an opportunity to play with females all around the world. The Globetrotters have always been innovators in the game of basketball. We broke the color barrier and the gender barrier in the game of basketball. So, you know, it'd be cool if I got a chance to have one of these females as a teammate one day, and they very well could be.
And it's okay to smile and win.
Oh, definitely. You know, I've been smiling my whole life. Kind of got ostracized and criticized for it as a kid, but, you know, it turns out the Globetrotters pay you to be that nice person, and that's who I am, and I get a chance to be myself on the court, so it's been great.
Oh, yeah. You know, this is always kind of the longest hours, getting ready for the bracket to be unveiled and to be able to see our name being called. So, yeah, it was a fun moment, and kind of reminds you of why you got into the game, just that passion and love for the game.
Mamarazzi, paparazzi, and scene. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, that was that cat, all right.
Anyone excited? I know we are extremely excited, and we appreciate all of you guys being here tonight. I know for us, your support all through the season, it means so much to us, and it matters. So again, I know on behalf of our team and our staff and support staff, you know, just thank you. Thank you for all year. You know, I am obviously extremely proud of our group and everything they've accomplished so far, with so much more to go, right? There's so much more to go. And I always want to appreciate just the hard work that goes into having a night like tonight. I love it. I mean, I really like our bracket, our matchups, where we're headed. Finally to have it revealed. So now let's go play.
It is spectacular. I was blown away the moment I walked in here to be able to see what they've done to the arena. We are really excited to be here. You know, I'm obviously extremely proud of our team and all the hard work that they've put in to be able to get themselves in this position, and I know we're ready to tip it up.
I think we'll be successful if we just play Maryland basketball and defend, rebound, and run.
Get better on three. 1, 2, 3. Get better. Down here, pyramid shooting.
So your percentage is outstanding tournament-wide.
Oh, yeah. I made like 2 or 3 for 4. Like, I'm on a roll. This is my time, you feel me?
Oh, breathe! Oh!
Good shot, baby. Good shot, boy.
How good was the work in the post today?
I think it was good. You know, Noon held it down, you know, talking to me nonstop. You know, I think a lot of times it's fun because we be talking trash and we know the tendencies of the players. People we want to shoot, we be baiting them in the shots, you know, and then stunting at them, you know, making them think. And I think, too, like, I can't do what I do without Noon holding it down, talking to me in the back. So I can be aggressive on the wings, and when I know he back there talking, he got my back in the hole.
I thought he was great. We do a good job of our tandem defense. We got great continuity. We kind of understand where each other go be on the floor. We also have a great understanding of the mental game, and I think our trash talk a lot of time kind of scares the girls from some of their attacking opportunities, because a lot of times they really have us beat, but me and Shay is probably the loudest of trash talking people out of open shots and thinking they're open and getting steals.
Shots. Oh, attack them, right? Attack them. Shanice, finish your layup. No one's guarding.
Did you hear Coach refer to you as young old men?
Yeah, I did. I take it. Long as it still has young in it, I'm gonna take it all day. The girls like it when we can go against them because we talk so much trash. But he was really D'ing up today. I kind of didn't have it today.
Go. I got the jam. Get through.
He was on it 100%. As you can see, he got his tights and everything, shorts on. I had on full sweats. So, yeah, he was ready to rock today. I was in shoot-around mode. He was in game mode.
I got it. Oh, good D, coach. Good D, coach.
Yes, Steph. Get yourself going, boy. Let's go. Let's go, tippy toes.
How much fun is pregame when you're out there challenging them with shots and talk?
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, he hit it.
Yes. Oh, get me in the game, coach. I think they kind of get up on, like, I don't know, it's like for us to be old when we going against some us 3 old coaches, they kind of get fired up because they know we go talk trash. Get up out of here, Brooklyn! Ah! Yes. All of them kind of got backgrounds of playing on the playground and that kind of stuff, so probably sometimes they miss that kind of play. So we just, since we old, we try to figure out a way where we can raise the level of the competition. Don't try to come up here and get hot because we back in New Jersey. Jersey! Yes! Yes, I know! See if we can win by using a mental edge. I never lose to you. Don't try to get lucky today. I scared you.
It's fun. Yeah, he's super competitive. You know, he played Division I basketball too, so we're all really competitive around him, and we all want to beat him. And when we're at his spot shooting the ball, so he tries to annoy us to get on our nerves, but it's fun to beat him.
Yes! 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 I messed your rhythm up. Oh, blowout. Yes, for the win or the loss. I love it. I like beating College Charles. I love being College Charles. Yes! Come on, KC. Oh, that's the best win ever.
It's like the best thing ever in life because he talks so much trash And so all you want to do is go beat him. So when I beat him, like the first thing I leave is, or what I say when I leave is just like, loser. And keep going because he always talks trash and trying to get in your head, and sometimes it works, but it's great when it doesn't because you get to, you know, brag on beating him.
God, now I just want to be your shot now.
Because you know it's all out of just like love, and he's just trying to motivate you, and he doesn't want us to, you know, lose. He's just doing that to get in our head, so we know that in the game that like we're already mentally prepared for people trying to talk to us in the game if it ever happens. So I think it's just all just trying to motivate us and keep us focused before the game starts.
It's an easy win. Easy win. You got one. You got one.
It's so much fun because, you know, he's always trying to talk trash. So, so whenever you can just shut him up, you're like, it makes you feel good.
I done lost every one.
I think it just like kind of transfers to the game because you're like, oh, if I'm like hitting it against him, well, I'm going to start knocking him down in the game, and it just gets you prepared mentally too.
Shanice, keep missing. Dang it. That's 5-0?
That's 6-0.
Good Lord. I'm out here getting killed.
It's a good day if I can beat Concord. Yes! I beat KC! I beat KC!
Oh, it's just expected at this point. He always jokes. I think he's beat me maybe once or twice this season, but now it's pretty much understood that I'm going to win.
And his reaction to that is?
I think he's accepted it graciously.
Free throws, Asia. Yes. Yeah. Get him out of here, Asia. I lost to everybody, I think. Foul. Foul. That's a foul on you for sure. I'm taking L's today.
I talk trash to everybody. Yeah, when it comes to shooting, because I think I can shoot better. Even now, I think I shoot better than everybody on the team.
Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. Get him off charge. Oh, that's easy. I don't even got to touch it.
I'm supreme confident when it comes to me talking trash about my shooting against they shooting.
Yeah. Let's go. There we go, baby. Good job, sir. Come on.
We talk about a bunch of different stuff. I kind of try to read the kids and try to gauge what they need at particular times. Sometimes they need patting on the back. Some of them need to know exactly what they did wrong. Some of them just need to know that it's going to be okay. They're going to do better when they get back in.
Hey, try to make sure even when you go in the middle like on chin, you might need to, because you've seen that late.
Because she was coming in and...
Okay. Just make sure you still see the ball.
Shatori Walker-Kimbrough used to just want harsh criticism and feedback. So different people like different stuff. Kyla's probably more, if she's upset, you gotta let her calm down for a second and then kind of talk to her. So different ones need different stuff at different times. So I try to read their vibe and their energy when they coming off the court. And if I see coaches already ripped them, then they don't need somebody else getting at them again. It's about what they need to do once they get back on the court so they can be better, or working on their mindset so they'll be ready when they get back on the court.
Kyla, you gotta be smart now. You gotta be smart now. Okay.
Because he kind of lightens the mood, because you come out frustrated or something, but he'll say like, you're doing a great job, but you know, to stay on the court, do this. So I think it just helps when he's trying to give his criticism instead of just yelling at a person right away when we might be defensive because we're already angry that we're off the floor, or we're angry about a play or a call the ref made. So I like how he kind of lightens the mood, and then he says like, okay, next time do this a little bit better, and we're more receptive to it because, you know, we're willing to listen.
Good, one more, yes! Hey, just take your time. All these people are little, they can't block nothing, so just take your time. You don't gotta do like your left hand and all that kind of stuff when we play against bigger people.
Kind of something I've always been good at. Always been, you know, from friends, and always been somebody who people trust my opinion, so I can tell them tough stuff, not so tough stuff, and just having a bunch of different types of friends. I've always been good at reading people and kind of gauging what people need and kind of meeting them where they are at the particular moment. So I think that's just kind of like one of my gifts and something I just naturally kind of know how to do. So. Still got a, she got an assist on that too. Hey, Bree, can you make a free throw, bro? Pressure, you got half good! White line. Them people are all like under 6 feet tall. Hey, they little. We just got to go up and finish. They are like Shanice height.
For me, it's usually reassuring. He likes to give me a lot of confidence, and for us, it's more like just keeping me mentally in the game and stuff, no matter what's going on. He always does this thing with me, like points to the mind and stuff to just stay mentally involved, no matter what's going on.
Okay, good. Good slide. There we go. Good look. Good work, y'all. Good work. Way to fly around, Kyla.
When we come to the bench, he's the first person that we sit next to, so he'll always give you like a little tidbit about like what you should be doing on the floor, like what he sees.
It's like a half turn, just like we do before, and our little warm-up thing. Just go here and go up and finish.
Like he's really encouraging, like pushes you to do like what you just get back to doing what you're doing, and then just calm down and just play your game.
Yes, Steph! Yes, Steph! Yep. So you still just go over the top?
Yes. I feel very secure. I feel trust. I know that his knowledge of basketball is very high. So I trust whatever he says, and I'm just trying to be open-minded, listen, get it, and fix it when I get back.
The main thing is you gotta stay aggressive and confident, okay? Don't lose your confidence. When you got a shot that is your shot, you gotta take it. Pin, hand up, good, Kay! Yeah!
He's a lot of fun. I think anytime I come out of the game, you know, I'm tired, whatever it may be, and he always seems to crack a joke or have something funny to say, or his little giggles I think are hilarious. So he just, I think, adds fun to the bench. I think it's huge. You know, when you come out of the game, sometimes you might be unhappy about coming out, you might have made a mistake, whatever it may be, and to have him to be able to give feedback or make you laugh or whatever he thinks you need at the time, it's huge for us.
That was a good looking shot.
I thought it was good.
I was yelling. I was saying fire.
Awesome. I mean, anytime you know someone's looking out for you and caring for you, it's a good feeling.
All right, soak it up and have a ton of fun with your energy. Okay, we should, when people watch us play today, it should be, man, look at Maryland, look at them on the bench, look at them on the floor, look at how much fun and confidence they are playing with. All right, because understand, you have put the work in, and now is your time to shine. The bigger the moment, the bigger the plays that you're going to play with today. Now is your time to shine.
Yeah.
And good job.
Together on three. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
That's new, right?
Yeah, brand new. See the fresh white, no stains. Knock on wood though, might get a stain on it by the end of the game. Got the NCAA sticker, so it's official. NCAA tournament.
The whole crew, it was actually really cool to find out we were coming down here, because I knew I had so many family members, so many friends in the area that love to watch me play, and so it's fun. And a lot of my family is here. My dad's one of 7. 2 of his brothers live here. Their families all came. Then my cousin lives here. Her husband came. She's out of town for work. And then on top of that, my brother went to UNC, and he has a ton of friends in the area still from UNC. And they're like older brothers to me at this point. Grew up playing sports with them. And so I think 4 or 5 of them came out. And it's really cool because growing up, I would be out in the driveway playing with them. And they would always joke about how good of a shooter I was and hate playing against me because they had to actually play defense. So it's just really cool to kind of have everything come full circle. No, I think going into the tournament, just my perspective has been different. Really trying to take it all in, knowing it's the last time. Putting everything out there. I think I do that most games, but even more so now, knowing that any time it could be the last and have no regrets.
Confroy off the screen, knocks down the 3. Why not for Kristen Confroy? The doctor's in. And another offensive rebound. Maryland tops right behind the back pass from Kristenaki, finding Stephanie Jones.
Kristinaki's got some flair about her. What a great pass behind the back. Nobody else saw the cutter except Kristinaki. That's a nice look. That's just basketball sense right there.
Significant numbers here this afternoon. What a move by Shanice Lewis. It's now just turned into a clinic for Maryland.
She's just laughing, running back, like, look what I found.
I think she was trying to pass and then it got bobbled a little bit. And because she was bobbling it, it wasn't a travel because she doesn't have possession, I guess. That's what the refs were doing. But I'll take the layup.
Oh, like everybody just stopped playing and they're like, oh my God, like what's going on? And then I just see Shanice just like flip the ball up and it went in and I was like, oh. And then I see the ref go like, so I guess like they thought she traveled.
People ours was touching the ball. I didn't know I still had the ball, but I still had the ball and I only had like one more step. But I still think I traveled and I just threw it up and it just went in. So that was the grace of God right there. Once the team is locked in on whatever they're struggling on, we're unstoppable, and that's what we did in the second half. That's how we pulled the lead and stretched the lead.
Oh, all smiles from Maryland here today with a 23-point advantage.
Yeah, it's easy to smile when you're up 20-something.
How good did that feel?
Honestly, words can't describe it. I mean, going from one injury to the next, it's kind of like you take a lot of things for granted, but then when you get back to the basics of just shooting a jump shot, the feeling is indescribable. To feel basketball in your hand after like not touching it for a while, it's just like I miss it. I love the game so much, and just grateful that after this is all over, I get to play a game I love again. So. I say one thing that people don't really see much is the mental aspect of it, because it is really hard. There's always a lot of pain, but to have your teammates always being there, they go on the sidelines, say, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good." I'm getting through it, or coming up and patting me on the back while I'm bending my knee is just something that I'm very fortunate to have, and especially Megan, of course, always making sure I'm getting through my rehab and getting back on track to get back on the court. So.
Every round you go in the tournament, you have to be that much better, right? We know this. This game will not be given to you. You have to go earn it. Last thing I'm going to remind you when you get up there and take the court, I want to remind you, you are living out the dream for a lot of teams that never get this chance. Embrace the opportunity that you get today. Embrace it.
West Virginia back-to-back.
Trying to go in the guard mismatch for Small there.
Small, the Big Ten Sixth Player of the Year, tripped up on her way down the court. And she has been the added force off the bench
here in this game for the Terps. I don't know where they'd be in this game if she hadn't played so well.
I know there's nothing that we can say in this locker room that is going to ease this pain, because I know the winners that are in this locker room, how much we wanted to continue on, especially for our seniors and for this team. But I am proud of the fact that we didn't quit. I thought it took a lot of character in this locker room when you talk about back against the wall and you know, we had a tough night tonight. They had a great game. But super proud of how hard we fought. I mean, we stuck together. I mean, when you look at the lessons in this locker room all season long, guys, like, you won 26 games. And what I'm most proud about this team all season long, when you talk about, like, just the pursuit of staying together, of getting better every day, and not letting anyone define you. Phenomenal job. Our seniors, I mean, you know, it was a hell of a run. And I can't thank you enough for your leadership. Each to be able to see what you've grown into from the time you got here to where you're leaving us. I mean, that growth is what I'm most proud of. And I got, you know, no regrets of as you move on to what's next. I mean, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Your Maryland family is always going to be here for you. One phone call away, whatever you need, you better come back. All right? Kristen, I mean, same. Look at how much you won in your career. 4 years. Think back to recruiting you from day one. 4 years. You have done nothing but win in your career, and all you're going to do is continue. I mean, you know what's next. Like, you're going to be a hell of a doctor. You're going to have an unbelievable future. Both of you are. Both of you are. But I'll say this, guys. Like, careers go by fast. I don't think you realize it when you're a freshman, maybe as a sophomore. Like, careers go by fast, and I know you two can walk away with no regrets, right? You left everything out there tonight. Y'all did. Y'all did. They were the better team. They out-hustled us to loose balls, the rebound. They were the better team. So for those of us coming back, right, let's use it to fuel us, right? What we got coming back, what we have coming in, all right, let's continue on, and like you did with the legacy of Maryland, we continue on with what we want. We want to be back next year, holding up trophies in the Big Ten, as well as going far in postseason. All right, going far, but proud of, you know, of how hard you fought. Got nothing to hang your head down, nothing to hang your head about. Thank you for everything.
Family on three, 1, 2, 3.
Family.
Headed to Maryland. Wants to win a national championship. She's been the best shooter all day long, and she gets off to a fabulous start.
This is a player, Bob, who once in practice, just on her own, hit 71 straight threes.
She is making an exclamation mark here and a statement. She is saying, I'm the best high school girl shooter in America.
23.